So welcome to Business Blaster Expo 2022. My name is Kabir and कभी-कभी जिंदगी में क्या होता है ना, life comes a full circle. I have Mr. Raman Roy with me, Chairman and MD Quattro BPO Solutions. मैं आपको ये जरूर बताना चाहूँगा कि मैंने अपने करियर की शुरुआत इन्हीं की पहली कंपनी से करी थी, Spectra Mind, sir.
Yes, that
You
was
remember
right.
those days?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
2 decades back, small town boy came to Delhi और सर इंडक्शन ले रहे थे. And you know what? When I saw you speaking, मेरे को लगा अमिताभ बच्चन के बाद अगर कोई बोल सकता है So it is Mr. Raman Roy. Sir, first of all, Business Blaster Expo 2022. Energy के बारे में बात करते हैं पहले तो, because you have gone through, kids, their stalls. How's the energy here?
Well, it's fascinating. I mean, somebody just said that I wish I was younger, and that is a feeling I had multiple times visiting. It's not just the energy. I think energy is one component. It is the confidence. It is the belief of what they can do, and nurtured right. This is our tomorrow. This is our tomorrow's India, and it is so fascinating to see that happening.
Sir, I remember when I was there for your induction 2 decades back. आपने एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज बोली थी. आपने बोला था कि इंडियंस हैव टू प्लान सो मच, दैट्स व्हाई दे आर सो गुड एट प्लानिंग. हमें बस भी लेनी पड़ती है, ये भी लेना पड़ता है. सो आई थिंक इट इज पार्ट ऑफ आवर डीएनए. So it's part of our DNA. You saw, a lot of stalls. Anything which caught your eye? Ki, this is a very interesting startup idea.
No, see, there are a lot of ideas here. There is the seed, or even from the seed, the sapling is there, that it will grow to be a big oak and that it will not falter in between. There are a lot of steps that need to be done, and I'm sure they will be done. But at this age, to have a start, at this age to hone that capability, it is so fascinating. Because typically what I have seen in the morning with a lot of these people, one would have expected this kind of a response from college graduates, right? Or people who did their MBAs out of some management institutions to come out. These are school kids. I mean, I actually went and asked, "Oh, किस class में पढ़ते हो?" And they said 12th or something, and I said, "Well, I wish I had that kind of a mindset in 12th."
That's such an interesting point because we were also discussing this, that it's such a catchphrase when it comes to startup. When you say startup is a catchphrase, a lot of hype about it, this particular word, and it's always associated with people who are actually finished their education and they're like, I want to start a startup, right? But kids talking about it, it's just something else altogether.
No, see, it's as I was telling somebody about this. एक expert chef, ingredients are the same
Okay.
as another consumer. If I just try to, right?
Absolutely.
The exact ingredients are given to two people. One turns out a gourmet meal, one turns out a great meal, and somebody makes a hash of it where you say, "ये नहीं है, अंडा दे दो यार, कुछ तो है," right? It is the same ingredients. The question of how you utilize those ingredients, what these kids have learned is how to work with each other. What these kids have learned is how to allow disagreements to happen. What these kids have learned is how to overcome disagreements, how to give in. I mean, yes, business idea is important, and that was the core, I guess, of your question. To me, business idea is important, yes, but the concept of where you can take an idea, that is 10 times more important at this stage of your life. If they were 50 years old, then the quality of business idea would have been important. At this stage of their life, what they've learned making that idea and where they can take it when they get a good idea, and what they can do to that company will be fascinating.
Raman sir, just want to touch upon one very important aspect of you being a founder multiple times, right? It's not always very rosy. There are failures. So do you see that the kids will also learn that they will not get investment? The failure is also very important. What do you think about that?
See, you're talking of investment. When they go to sell a product, अभी मैं बल्ब वाले से बात कर रहा था,
हाँ,
वो जब लेके जाता है बल्ब और उसका डेमो में नहीं चलता है,
हाँ, हाँ,
तो क्या करता है? You know, his mindset to say that these are the components I buy today, tomorrow I'll make these components because see, he's got an understanding of the supply chain. He's got an understanding where he is on the supply chain
हाँ,
and what he could do.
हाँ,
12वीं क्लास में है बच्चा,
absolutely.
right? What he's talking to me about is supply. He's not calling it supply
हाँ,
chain,
हाँ, हाँ,
but what he's talking to me about is the supply chain and how he has the ability to disrupt the supply chain. You see, this concept, they have failed today with things that they wanted to do. Their acceptance, they wanted somebody to be a part of the team. He or she was not. They had a fight because तूने ऐसा क्यों बोला,
हाँ,
मैंने
हाँ,
ऐसा क्यों
हाँ,
बोला.
हाँ,
There is a acceptance, there is a learning, and you know, if I take it now is the cricket season and we Indians are cricket crazy.
yes,
A lot of learning happens in the cricket field. You know, a wicket keeper can be a wicket keeper, can be a batsman, he can't be a bowler, right?
yeah,
He may be a bowler, but he can't bowl if he's keeping wickets. There are things you have to give up to get the things that you have to do. The
yes,
kids are learning that today,
today, yeah,
and their ability to create things, their ability to just, you know, somebody asked me to say, I do a class on entrepreneurship.
जी,
I so they said, okay, so what if I don't do a startup? I said, but you know, you live at home, you live with your parents, yeah. तो वहाँ पे कभी कॉलोनी की बिजली चली जाती है, कॉलोनी में वो पानी की पाइप फट जाती
हाँ,
है, कॉलोनी में, यू नो, डू यू जंप अप एंड से, डू द नेबर्स कम टू यू से यार तुम करो कुछ. दैट इज एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. That is the ability to problem solve. Entrepreneurship is problem solving. We are getting these kids to solve a problem. They are ready for tomorrow. They will create a nation that we all can be proud of when we are old and tottering. I'm already old and tottering when you are.
sir, but you're still as passionate as ever. The first day, small boy came to Delhi and you took the induction. You have the same energy, and I'm so glad and actually interview when it comes to Business Blaster Expo 2022.
Thank you
Some
very much.
great words by you, guys. If you are not in Delhi, if you're outside, please log on to businessblaster.in. All the teams are listed there. You can support them, you can mentor them, and as Mr. Raman Roy said, that we are just giving them that seed, the thought, and later things will come and we'll have a brighter future. Just stick around with us. This is the great, the most exciting Mr. Raman Roy. I am Kabir. This is Business Blaster Expo 2022. Stay tuned.
Thank you.